Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 3. So this is Crow's Perch. We found some cat school diagrams yesterday, so it's time to craft a couple of them to see what kind of materials they require, and maybe so we can plan ahead to see what materials, if we're missing any, to save up in case I will need them in the future. Alright, so we've already unlocked the Master Blacksmith a while ago, and it's actually not that guy, it's going to be Joanna.
Good of you.
And I can ask her to make me some armor.
Need some armor made. Witcher's armor.
That's right, Witcher's armor indeed. Okay, so feline armor starting off. So it requires a couple of basic crafting ingredients, all of which we can purchase, so we can just go ahead and do that. Hardened leather, linen, and leather scraps. I'm sure if I dismantle some stuff that I already own, I can probably get all those materials, but I'm kind of lazy, so I'm just going to purchase these. So let's start with the feline armor. There we go, and let's move on to the enhanced one. All we need is an extra fabric. Nice. And we have the superior one. We do. Okay, so the superior one requires meteorite ore. Let's see if we can craft a couple of those, shall we? Crafting component. I actually kind of enjoy the crafting system in this mod because actually just give me a second. Okay, I apologize for that. So yeah, even in vanilla Witcher 3, the crafting is done quite nicely because it forces you to gather these ingredients, and sometimes you can purchase them from shops, and just makes it feel like a lot more immersive than some other games with crafting systems. So let's see, meteorite ore, that is what I'm looking for, right? LM, here we go. So it is these meteorite ores, which means we're going to have to probably dismantle some items into it. It looks like... Okay, let's see what we have. Alright, dismantle. Let's go over to Roach's stash. Maybe I can scrounge together a couple of meteorite ores somehow. How come... Oh, there we go. Meteorite silver ore. That can get me one each for these. Let's go ahead and just do that. And these ingots I can also do. I'm just afraid that maybe like somewhere down the line I'll also require meteorite ingots, and I'm just gonna have to like craft it again, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's just go ahead and dismantle this guy, and now we can craft the superior armor, I believe. Yes, nice. And do we have the master crafted one? We don't. Okay, which means we're gonna have to find it somewhere. Alright, moving on to the gauntlets. I should at some point also do the Viper set, because the Viper set bonus is actually very interesting. I can do an additional oil my weapon, and I can paralyze my opponents by poisoning them. That's a strategy. Alright, so with feline gauntlets, all we need is a leather scrap. Let's get that, purchase, and craft. Enhanced ones we can already do. So it seems like the feline set requires monster eye samples and monster hair samples, and this is why I was like so stringent with myself with conserving these kind of monster materials, because you can't get these without actually going out there to kill monsters, and you know, it's just so much more convenient to keep them instead of using them all for alchemy. So superior one, let's see, leather scraps, perfect, very cheap. And again, we don't have the master crafted ones, which is fine. Let's move on to trousers. Gonna need a fabric. Oh boy. Okay, let's see if I can craft one. Fabric. Let's see. Yeah, these guys are heavy. That's why I don't really keep them. They weigh way too much. Okay, so I need dye. Good thing I have one. Wow, that's like such a random item to require. Cloth, which I can purchase, and linen, which I can purchase. Just one fabric is all we need, I think. I don't know if we'll need another one for the boots. I hope not, but this is what we have for now. So feline trousers, enhanced feline trousers, then we can move on to the superior one, which requires more leather scraps. Okay, nice. And finally, we got the boots. We can purchase some of these. Enhanced and superior. Nice. Dark iron ore. That's such a random item to require. Okay, I think that's good for now. In fact, let's go over my quests a little bit here.
Take care now.
and see if we already have the quest to get the, that's not the right place to go, to get the master crafted version. Okay, so we don't. Alright, so that's probably, if that's the case, it's probably going to be either in Skellige or somewhere else that we haven't found yet here in Velen. So yeah, we'll get back to that. So for now, we have the cat set, the armor at least, and there it is. Can't really get the set bonus yet without crafting one of the weapons. And honestly, I don't think I will be crafting the weapons. What I'll do is I'll craft the crossbow, and it probably won't be as strong as the current crossbow I'm using, but it provides another piece for the set bonus, and then I can just use like a steel relic weapon and a silver relic weapon, just so that we get a bit more diversity. But for now, I think there's no real need to rush into that. What I will do, however, because carry weight is such a big issue for me, I'm not going to like just turn all of the equipment carry weight to 0. Instead, I'm just going to add a certain amount of weight so that we can accommodate holding this extra set of armor. So we got 8, 10.5, 14.5, and 17. So I think I'll add maybe like 20 armor, 20 carry weight to Geralt's default, and then we'll just call that, fair enough. So inventory and base carry weight, let's go to 170. There we go. And that should bump our maximum to like 200. Yes. Okay, nice. Let's move on here with some more stuff to do this episode. I'm not really sure what I want to do yet, but I'm sure like just by looking at our quest log, we can figure something out. So I'm going to bring up this toxicity thing one last time, and then I'll just stop mentioning it altogether. So I did install a patch for W3EE just between last session and this one, and it did something with about toxicity fever, which to this point we still haven't experienced, so I'm like 98% sure at this point is glitched. But as you can see here, we have 51% toxicity, which is a bit lower than what we had like last time ending off. But that's because I traveled all the way to Skellige and I came back, and it's at 51%. It doesn't seem like it's going to go down any lower than that. I mean, I made a couple of trips to Skellige and back to Novigrad, and it just got stuck at 51%. It never went down again. I passed maybe like 2 weeks of in-game time through meditation. It never went down again. Oh, shoot, while we were here, I should have grabbed the... You know what, let's go back. I should have grabbed that Wolf School diagram. I didn't find it last time I was there for some reason, but maybe this time I'll look a little harder. So anyways, yeah, I traveled back and forth between Tucson and Skellige. The toxicity never went down. I passed a bunch of time. It's still stuck at 51. I drank a white honey, and obviously I loaded afterwards. But what the white honey did was it brought my toxicity from 51 down to 33%, which I thought it was interesting. I was like, okay, well, at least that's something. I can work with that maybe. But I didn't keep the result. Obviously, I loaded. But so at this point, it's not really clear to me what is going to happen with this toxicity. Like whether this is intended. I don't think it's intended. Who knows? Maybe meditation is just not supposed to like drop our toxicity levels at all. Maybe that is the case. But whatever the case is, as long as we have some room to drink to drink some potions, I am okay with that, and we'll just make with it what we can. I won't bring that up again. So that was going to be the last time I bring up the toxicity issue. I know, like I've brought it up plenty of times in this playthrough, and people are getting tired of it. So we're looking for the silver sword diagram for the wolf set, and is that it over there, or is that it over there? Let's see. There it is, silver sword enhanced. Okay, I'm not really sure why like we couldn't find it the last time we were here. That seems kind of silly because it was literally right here. Maybe I just forgot to turn on my Witcher senses. Who knows? Okay, so that's that, and let's move on here. We can I guess travel somewhere to find the boots upgrade diagram at this point. It's very difficult to work on. Actually, I don't think it's possible at all to work on the wolf set at this point in the game, because we need access to Kaer Morhen to find the default set of armor, and clearly we don't have access to that region just yet. So that will have to wait for until another time. But I would love to like complete the cat set and just, you know, wear it for a while, because
Hunger's turned this way.
yeah, been wearing the Griffin for a very long time. Not that it's not working out. In fact, off screen I went ahead and replaced my Igni Place of Power with a Yrden one again, as you can see in my buffs there. Because, you know, Yrden. Yrden is great.
Give me the coin.
Where the grub's from? Long as the bowl's full.
In fact, what I think I'll do is, I told myself I wasn't going to do this too often. In fact, I told myself I wasn't going to do this at all. But what I could do is kind of just, you know, cheese some skill points by doing that whenever I have full vigor. But I believe if you're not in combat, skills go up 75% slower, or 25% slower, I don't know, it's one or the other. So it's way more efficient to use it during combat, but it's not like you get nothing if you use it outside of combat, so it still works. Okay, so we got a place of interest over there, and we have the quest for the upgrade diagram for the wolf set over there. So I think I'll go over there first, fast traveling to Benek, and then we'll just work our way down. At this point, it's basically all just clean up here in Velen. I don't want to move between regions too much. Like, once I get to Skellige and I start doing the quests there, I think at that point we will be making very few trips, if at all, if any at all, between Skellige and Novigrad. There's this like weird glitch where, depending on where I fast travel from, my game just kind of crashes whenever I try to travel between Velen and Skellige. It's really kind of annoying. Oh, this is the place where we met Ogierd. Look at that. Standing on the moon. So, yeah, let's say I try to travel from one of the fast travel points from inside the Novigrad city to, like, I don't know, some random place in Skellige. Half the time my game just crashes if I try to do that. I have no idea why. It's probably an issue on my end, but I'm just too lazy to figure out how to fix it. But certain fast travel places, like Upper Mill here in Velen, for example, like where the Rune Right is, if I travel from there to Skellige, my game never crashes. So I don't know what that's all about, but as long as there's a workaround for it, like as in just travel from Upper Mill every time, I'm okay with it. So yeah, that's why I want to minimize my traveling between regions, just for now at least. Maybe it will be required of us in the future. Okay, so there is some kind of hidden treasure around this place, but man, this place is foggy. I feel like we're gonna find some foglets soon. There's definitely something over there. Yeah, those are certainly foglets. But maybe I can find what I'm looking for here. Here we go. Footprints, and they're going this way. I'm not half the tracker Geralt is, but I think I can still tell which way footprints are going. Is this a dude? Yeah, this dude did not really meet a happy end here. Oh, there's a chest over here. Ah, key required, of course. Okay, we're probably gonna have to follow the footprints the other way. Let's see, anything else I can loot around here? No, and there are plenty of drowners in that water, which I'm not thrilled about. But as long as I don't go... Oh, here we go. Foglet time. I still have some of my paralysis oil applied to my weapon. Let's see. Maybe they won't even bother me. Valuable fossil. Nice. Okay, they did bother me. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna make you pay for trying to kill me. Oh god. Kind of tricky. Okay. Igni. Oh, man. Gotta kill one of them so the other one doesn't bother me too much. And an Axie. And finish him off. Oh, yeah. That was actually kind of smooth. If you ignore the one big hit I took. Kind of really big hit. Alright. Foglet Teeth. Some other crafting material. Ooh, the Monster Essence sample. They are really good. They are used to craft, like... They're used to upgrade glyphs and runes. So if you want to go from, let's say, regular Glyph of Igni to a greater one, you need those essence samples. So it's pretty good. Okay, where was that treasure? What the heck? Where is it pointing me to? What? I don't think it's over there, man. I think the little box was right over here. Not really sure why my map is... Wow, that's it? Really? Steel ingot? That's what I worked so hard for? It weighs a lot and it's not even worth that much. I think the valuable fossil we found along with the key is more valuable than that. Okay, well, I suppose that's fine. Let's move on to our quest marker now. Find that wolf school diagram. At some point during this playthrough, by the way, I am going to go through most of the armor sets in this game. I will at least try them out. If I don't run out of patience first, like from gathering materials and gathering money, because we had a lot of crowns before we started crafting the cat school gear. But as you can see here, our money just went down significantly, just over 1,700 now. So yeah, we're going to have to gather up some money again if we want to craft all of the Witcher sets. And I believe Enhanced Edition also adds some other sets of equipment that provide set bonuses. So that's going to be interesting to check out. And I'm not going to craft all of the weapons, obviously, the relic weapons that we found. Throughout our playthrough, we found a lot of those artifact weapons. And you needed those in order to craft the relics. But I actually sold most, if not all, of those artifacts. I sold them mostly to the same merchant. But I also sold a bunch of them to other merchants that I can't really find anymore. So I suppose if I wanted to, I can just repurchase those artifacts I sold to this one merchant that I'm aware of. In fact, it's the weaponsmith in Oxenford. I can just go and I think I sold maybe like 5 or so of them to him. I can go back to him to buy some of those back. But as for the other ones, yeah, I don't know. Those will probably lost forever. Saddens me to say, but that's just the way it is. So yeah, at some point I might like craft a couple of those weapons. All the while understanding and knowing that my Iris weapon is probably better than any of those weapons I can craft, because those crafted weapons, they probably give a maximum of, I don't know, say 700 attack. And look at Iris, maximum 1030. That's so strong. Plus it has an additional unique weapon ability. I mean, of course, the weapon ability is detrimental in some rare cases.
Might want to look around some.
But the power it provides is just, it's well worth the risk of using it. And yeah, so for the sake of science, I guess, we can craft some more weapons in the future just to test them out, give us a little bit of a change of pace, and just, I don't know, looking at different sets of equipment in general. But those that will come sometime in the future. Alright, so what do we have in here? Emerald and crowns. Nice. And what I found, by the way, is that Hattori, our master weaponsmith, actually sells a lot of very cool crafting materials. So for example, he sells flawless gemstones. So if I wanted to upgrade some of my current glyphs and runes, then I can always just purchase gemstones from him. I don't believe any other merchant sells them. I could be wrong, obviously. In fact, I'm sure I am wrong. But as far as I know, he is the only person who provides flawless gemstones. Oh, look at that. Fast travel point from here. Let's see. Where should we go to next? Man, it actually makes me so happy seeing all of these things just done. It really gives us that sense of accomplishment, right? It's like, wow, we have gone through all of this in this series. And all of it basically on screen as well. So, kind of proud of my achievements. Okay, so here's another place of interest. Let's go ahead and go there. This will require us to go to Heatherton. And, you know, at the early stages of my playthrough, oh, look at that. This place is still frozen over from the wild hunt. It's been a while since that incident. Now, yeah, so at a certain point earlier in my playthrough, I said that I don't like to fast travel too much. I like to just walk to the locations that I want to travel to. I mean, that was true at the beginning, but because we're like so deep into the playthrough already, I think it's important for us to just make use of fast travel just to make things go a little faster. I mean, I suppose I can do my traveling off screen, but that kind of defeats the purpose of even like just walking in the first place. Alright, we got a guarded treasure here, and based on the environment, it feels like we're gonna fight some kind of flying enemy. Let's see. Oh, this is exciting. What do we have here? Oh, never mind. That's basically as far as it gets from a flying enemy. That's a Cyclops. That's really cool. That's, yeah. I think, first of all, we're gonna call our trusty wolf companion. Wow, she arrived so quickly. Oh no, don't go in just yet, Lydia. Okay. And I want to drink a blizzard potion. Okay, let's do this. Oh, that brought our toxicity up super high. Okay. Careful, Lydia. The Cyclops is pretty strong. Okay. Bring out our boats here. I got some nice exploding boats to use for the Cyclops. Wow, that does so much damage. I probably didn't even need to drink the blizzard potion, but hey, whatever. Anything that advances our Trial of the Grasses skill tree, right? Yeah, because this guy is kind of going down really quickly. Ah! What the heck? I know I took a hit there. Why didn't I take damage? Well, whatever. Okay. Oh, deer hide. I can leave that. Monster hide sample, stomach sample, tooth sample, ear sample. You know, the standard crafting materials. And what was it guarding? Oh, infused shard. Oh, that's nice. Definitely need those infused shards for crafting runes. Oh, wow. This Cyclops was actually herding this group of sheep. That's actually kind of cool. Unfortunately for these sheep, Geralt has arrived and he wants them roasted mutton. Pooh. Really now? Come on. Guys. I think these sheep are just decoration. They're not even real sheep. That's actually pretty funny. Die. Yeah, no, they're not gonna die. Okay. Well then, let's just move on. Nothing more to see here, I suppose. Let's see where we can go to next. Wow, there are no more side quests to be done in the Velen area. Is there another notice board that we can read? Yes, there is one up here. Yes, we're gonna go ahead and read that notice board now. Just to get this last one done. Final notice board of this entire region. Okay, awesome. And I believe as far as like side quests with story is involved, we only have one more, and that is Triss's side quest. I want to actually do that one as late as possible, because with the way that side quest works, it really does feel like the conclusion of an entire chapter. So it really gives us a lot of closure as to certain character developments, and just the feeling of, you know, accomplishment and completion with the region. So we're going to leave that one to probably the final thing we do in this entire region, which is probably going to be like in an episode or two at this point. There isn't that much more to be done in Novigrad and Velen.
What are you doing here?
Okay, here we go. Let's go over to that notice board then. Alright.
No lollygagging.
No lollygagging? What are you, a Skyrim guard? Alright. Here we are. Oh, what is this place? Ah, right, this merchant. Actually, let me just check him out real quick.
Welcome back. So, interested in some of Aramas's mementos after all? They're still for sale.
I purchased them already, and I already went to Aramis's estate, so
Show me what you have.
that's actually over with. What does he sell? Whoa, elven crossbow. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Don't really need it though. And he's got old wine from Tucson. I'm not really sure what quest this is supposed to complete, but we don't have it, so let's take it. Oh, we do have it. Damn it. What the hell? You can't actually sell these items. Once you have them, they're stuck in your inventory, which sucks. And he's selling some other... Oh, he's selling a book that we haven't read before, but I don't even think you can read this one. This is just a generic book of some sort. And he's got a potion of clearance. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've mentioned this before, but never have I ever in my multiple playthroughs of The Witcher 3 used a potion of clearance. Man, I just stick to the choices I make as far as just skills go, so there's no real reason for me to clear the skills I've already assigned. I don't know, is he selling anything else interesting? Any source of like Quibberth? Yeah, I guess I can. Yeah, I'll take the sulfur. I am like really lacking Quibberth right now. And a lot of good potions require Quibberth, so yeah. Oh well. Is there anything I can sell to him? Let's see. Is there anything on Roach? Oh yes. Let's go ahead and sell a lot of these necklaces and stuff. I don't think we'll be needing them. I mean, this one can dismantle to a flawless ruby, but we already have a bunch of them. In fact, actually, why do I still have the painting of Hamelfart? I've already given it to Dandelion. Get rid of it. I guess he doesn't really take it out of our inventory. So yeah, all of this stuff, they can go. I have 2 of these. I guess I can sell one. A diagram for precision silver bolt. Okay, I guess I just bought an extra. Okay, and finally, let's sell some of these. I may actually get a bit more money by dismantling these items and then selling the dismantled products, but I'm not really going to bother with that. This is actually quite a lot of money already, and in fact, he doesn't even have enough to purchase everything I have, which is kind of cool. Okay, that's nice. Farewell.
Farewell.
Okay, so on to this notice board now. We got notice of the death of Joachim Schwan. A lot of people are called Joachim in this world. Honorable town dwellers. I deeply regret to inform you about the untimely death of Joachim Schwan, a tax collector who had served our fair city for many years. The ceremonial cremation of his remains will take place at the end of the current month. The City Council of the Free City of Novigrad. P.S. Since Joachim Schwan's family did not wish an address to be made known, please address all condolences to City Hall. P.P.S. Please refrain from sending letters of derogatory nature. Alright, important. Do not fondle the merchandise. Fondled goods must be purchased by the fondler. The City Council of the... What? Fondle? That must have a different meaning in the Witcher world than it does in the real world. Portrait artist wanted. I am in need of a portrait artist to paint a likeness of my beloved daughter. This portrait is needed in order to finalize a betrothal contract in which she is to enter with a young man from Kovir. Note that the canvas should be ornamented without an exaggerated emphasis on realism, concentrating instead on bringing out my darling's character, Martin Earhart. Well, I'm certainly no artist. A festival of Nilfgaardian culture cancelled. It pains me to inform you that in light of recent events, the decision has been made to call off our planned festival of Nilfgaardian culture. Ambassador Varatra. Okay. Wanted Triss Marigold. I think we've already read this one before. And beware, there's a swindler about. Fair Nilfgaardians, let it be known far and wide that Klaus Federling is a liar, a fraud, and a swindler. The miraculous hair-growing formula he sells is nothing more than well water from the bits dyed with a modicum of lilac extract. The only effect imbibing this concoction is likely to bring about is a debilitating case of diarrhea which will keep you running to the outhouse day and night. A fact which I had the dubious pleasure of learning through first-hand experience. Therefore, if the shameless cheat should pay a visit to your domicile, buy nothing and instead tell him to go suck down his own remedy. Volker Ollinger. Wow, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, did that... oh god. Did that unlock any places of interest? I don't think so. That didn't... Okay. In that case, so this one over here is Triss's side quest, and this one here is another Witcher contract. Let's go ahead and do this Witcher contract this time. I wonder if there's anything else after this. I suppose I'll check afterwards. And is that Vorhis? Is he still here? Oh, look at that. He's still here.
Ah, Geralt. What can I do for you?
Fancy necklace he's got there.
Farewell.
Actually, I think the technical term for that is a pendant. And what the heck is up with this guard? You okay, man?
Step away, Witcher.
Lavalette guard captain. Huh. Wow. Okay, you just keep squatting over there. None of my business. Let's move. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm not a huge... Okay, you know what? Never mind. I was going to say something about something I said I wasn't going to bring up again, so let's not bring that up. Okay. Oh, here's Vimy Vivaldi. Have we borrowed any money from him?
How can I be of service?
Oh god, I did borrow 300 from him, didn't I? You know what? I think we can let that loan stand for now. Let's convert some currency.
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right place.
Okay, thank you very much. We got 401 good crowns. Nice.
What was it happened to Foltest again?
So now, this dude with the contract. Oh, look at that. Looks like he's drunk or something. Hear about the job.
I'm here about the contract.
Oh, well, a night patrol got massacred. Tough men, the lot, armed to the teeth. A beast, must be.
Must? What makes you say that?
Have you seen the corpses?
Okay. Let's talk about the pay first.
Let's talk about my pay first. I know what my services are worth.
That's right. Let's go for... I don't want to go too high. 230.
Well, that's better, but still too much.
Ah, fine. We'll just call it an even 200.
All right. I believe I can pay you that. Provided, of course, that you do well.
I will do well. Tell me about the corpses.
What did the corpses look like?
I've not seen anything like it in my life, and I've seen a lot of corpses. Ever heard talk of folk who died in the deserts of Zerrikania from the heat alone? These corpses came straight out of those tales.
And where are they?
Bodies buried yet? Where?
Orders were to burn them. Our medic was to take a look first, talk to him. He's at the docks now.
See what I can do.
We'll pay you. The boys and me, we pulled what we had for a reward.
Cool. Alright. Deadly delights. Alright. So I suppose we can go take a look at these bodies. So we can figure out what kind of monster we're up against here. Is it me, or is the world kind of like strange looking? Like there are ripples going through like these buildings. Is it because of the blizzard potion I have active right now? It could be. Yeah, if you look at if you even just look at the buildings in the distance there, they're kind of rippling back and forth. Probably because of the blizzard. Alright, who's causing trouble? A bunch of horsemen again. Oh gosh. What fools. I mean, how many of these guys have I killed? More than enough. There we go. Alright. Oh, mutton leg. I actually kind of dread picking that one up. It weighs a whole lot and it doesn't give a lot of recovery. Yeah, I gotta remember that should be the first thing I eat. In fact, I'm just gonna eat it now. I think it weighs like 3 or something like that, and it only provides, yeah, 3.6 and only provides 11.3. Like, are you kidding me? Mutton leg. Alright, relax, citizens. Hello there, sir. Medic.
You're the medic.
What can I help you with?
I'm looking into the dead guards. Heard you did autopsies.
Did their friends hire you? Good. I'm happy to help.
Okay. Any wounds on the
Find
bodies?
any claw or fang marks on the bodies?
Fangs? No. Claws? Not quite. Only scratches. Fingernails, most likely. From their adventures with whores.
That doesn't help at all.
Last body. Where was it found?
In a side alley along the road from the docks to the brothel district. Someone had dropped it there in the middle of the night.
Need to examine that spot.
Okay.
Heard the bodies were desiccated.
Do you believe a beast killed them? I don't. The bodies were dried out. But perhaps they tried to apprehend a mage who cast a nasty spell on them.
Was it dehydration?
Strictly speaking, no. Though I don't quite know what to compare it to.
Thanks. Should go see the place where they were found.
Good luck.
Alright. So, let's move then. Yeah, I am convinced that it's the blizzard potion. Every time I get out of a conversation, the screen kind of flashes a little bit. That's just the effects of the, I'm guessing, the potential time slow that it can provide. And what the heck is going on here? Why are there so many thugs out and about tonight? Get out of my sight, you. Burn. That's actually kind of cool. That was the first time I actually used Igni Stream, and it worked out pretty well. Alright, nice. So, we're gonna have a personal look at these bodies, I suppose. See if we can judge what we're dealing with here. Although, at this point, I kind of already know what I'm dealing with. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a vampire of some sort.
Washed your hair lately?
Or maybe not. Actually, no, it's not a vampire. It's something else. Yeah, I just remember what this mission was, and it's something that's totally not a vampire. Kinda close. Yeah, taking care of these bandits, cleaning up the streets of Novigrad. And getting some money while we're at it.
Bodies were found here. Gotta look for clues. Anything unusual.
Okay, so, ooh, some footprints here?
A child's footprints. Damn, lots of foot traffic.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
Hobnailed guards' boots. Unimportant.
Mm-hmm. And what about these?
Hoofprints, clearly. A horse? No horse I know walks on 2 legs.
Well, another freak.
Yep. There's only one thing in this game that has hoofprints and walks on 2 legs. We've already encountered one of these before. Okay, so this leads over here and behind this alleyway.
Evidence all points to crippled Kate's.
Aha. Oh, actually, there's one more thing over here.
Empty perfume vial. Expensive. Neighborhood's a bit shabby for this.
Alright, well, let's also go in here to talk to the owner. Come on. Lock. Really? Well, okay. We'll go through the other entrance then. Okay. Here we go.
How about a threesome, lad?
You mean you need to grab another lass to join us?
No, I was thinking
It's
the
the
us
material
two
world.
and you.
Oh, all right. But what with the state you two are in, you've got to fluff each other first.
Oh, God. Okay. Let's just walk away.
So, a bit of lust in your freakish heart after all.
Nope, just wanted to talk to you about the murders.
Heard about the murders? Guardsmen?
Many perish round here. It's the pleasure kills them.
Well, I mean, all clues do lead to here.
You're lying. I know it. Murderer's trail leads here.
I'll not take lip from you. If you're the tracker you claim to be, you can manage on your own. Farewell.
Wow, that's just mean. Well, we've already gotten the information we needed, so suppose we don't really need to make a hassle of this.
Oi, cocker!
Okay, so we're supposed to follow some smell. Yeah, this way. Oh, excuse me.
Really use a piss, but back to get my arse wet.
Darkness everywhere. I see it all around.
This is it. That's not normal.
Some dude here.
Oh God.
Where am I?
You alright, man?
You alright?
I was in the house.
That one?
I believe so. Forgive me. I must rest.
Charmed by a succubus? Gotta get in that house, see what's inside.
Succubus it is. Okay, so can't get through this door, unfortunately. Which means we're gonna have to think of a more crafty way to get up. And I see a catwalk up there, which means gonna have to find a way to get up there. Let's see now. Okay. Can't get up from here. Yeah, there's probably a ladder here that I didn't see.
Watch where you're walking.
Was there one just right here? No. Okay. Around this way, maybe?
Oh God. The Reapers come for me.
I really should, like, remember where this thing was, instead of just going around looking for it. Damn.
Looks like rain.
It's probably in this, like, super obvious spot that I'm not seeing. That's just me sometimes. Can't spot the extremely obvious. Actually, let's turn on the Witcher vision to get a better look here. It looks like it's from, like, the other side of the house. Okay, let's go around then. Ah, god damn it. Man. Okay. Well, it's probably actually inside this house. Didn't even bother to check. Alright. What if I just blast down this door? Anything in here? Whoa, what's with all the hooks? Someone has some strange fetishes, it seems. Or something else. Probably something else.
You stupid! Can't you see he's a witcher? Likely tracking some beast.
Help the poor bloke out.
Definitely tracking some beast. Here we go.
Need a squire?
Alright, and drop in. Hello? Anyone home? Yes? No? Here we go.
Who are you?
Ever heard of witchers?
Have you come to kill me?
Maybe. Let's talk first.
Dunno. Wanna talk first? Why'd you kill those guards?
I was careless. Let them surprise me. They wished to kill me. I had to defend myself.
That it? No heart-rending story about human hatred for all things different, all things strange?
I'm not one to lie. nor do I kill without reason.
Well, seeing that we already killed the last succubus that we stumbled upon, I think we're gonna let this one go.
You gotta leave the city.
And what if I don't?
I'll have to kill you.
I despise change. How stupid of me to walk into an ambush, let myself be surprised.
I'll have to lie about killing you. Usually I bring a trophy.
Very well, take this. And this, because I'm furious with you. Though I shall calm down once I'm away from this place.
Okay, very nice. She was a relatively reasonable succubus. I mean, most succubi are pretty reasonable. They are very much like humans, kind of like your Dopplers and Witchers, even in some sense. Okay, so what did she give me? She gave me like some flammable oils or something. Okay, well, I mean, that works. And she gave me a succubus trophy, which is right there. There we go. It's just a... What is that? Is that like some kind of horn or maybe a sash of some sort? Yeah, I never really understood what the succubus trophy is. It's definitely not her head. Alright, my good man. Task complete.
Guards were killed by a succubus.
Succubus? In Novigrad? How? Light of the eternal fire protects the city?
Must have gone out a few times recently. Anyway, succubus won't harm anyone anymore. Here's proof.
Masterful work, Witcher. And here's your reward, as promised.
Farewell.
Very nice. That's 200 good crowns. And that was probably the very last Witcher contract that we can do here in this region. Let's take a look. Quests. Alright, so main quests we don't need to do. So there is this side quest here we can do with Triss. And oh, we can also do some horse races. Yeah, that's nice. These two we can't do yet. This one obviously we can't do. And these two are actually in Toussaint. As far as treasure hunts go, yeah, there is this one thing, Coast of Rex, that I couldn't finish that other time. We'll probably come back and do this a bit later, and everything else is complete. So I think for the rest of this episode, we're just going to do some horse races. This will be the very last thing we can do here in Novigrad. / Velen. Basically the same place. Okay. So this will require us to go to the Vigor residence. Okay. Oh, actually, let me just check out this shop here real quick. And can I go in? Oh, I can't. Wait, is that even the right place, or is it this place? I don't remember where it was. Oh no, it's over here. The bookshop. Once in a while, the bookshop over here restocks on some books, and I just want to buy them.
Ah, you're back.
I am indeed.
Let's see these books of yours.
Okay. Oh, yeah, here we go. There is a new book here. Damn it. That gets me every time. That's not a new book. That is just a generic book item, which is kind of useless, I think. Doesn't do anything in the game. Alright, so let's go over to the Vigor residence. Strike an opponent while riding towards him at high speed for a possible instant kill. Is that still a thing in Enhanced Edition? I know that was a thing in Vanilla Witcher 3. Although, I'm not a big fan of mounted combat, so probably never going to see that happen.
Your harmony between jockey and steed. You'd think them a pair of old
Okay, here we go. Hello, Race Master.
Another race. Will you ride?
Of course. Tell me about these races.
These races? Tell me about them.
They're run as per Erasmus Vegelbud's dying wish. He came into his fortune by gambling and remained proud of the fact to the end.
Family doesn't mind having a racetrack right by their house?
But the house, his fortune, would not even be theirs had they not fulfilled Lord Erasmus's wish. He made it a condition.
Any special rules for the races?
They're as simple as Lord Erasmus was. 2 competitors, simultaneous start. First to complete a lap around the track wins.
Sounds simple enough. Let's do it.
I want a race.
Grand. Your name and the name of your steed.
Geralt of Rivia, on Roach.
Excellent. Your opponent, let me see. Seamus Holt astride Athos.
Athos. Okay. Let's show them just how fast our Roach is.
Saddle up. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Off you go.
Okay, here we go. Off the track, good sirs. Don't want to be ran over. I'm so glad that it waited until morning to do this. This race would be kind of difficult at nighttime and raining. So yeah, it's kind of like any standard horse race. And I just realized we still have a freaking Leshen trophy, or is that a wraith trophy of some sort attached to Roach? What is that? Huh, not really sure. But okay, let's keep going. With these horse races, it's like whenever you slow down, your opponent also slows down. But as a consolation, they have infinite stamina, and you obviously don't, so gotta be careful when you slow down.
Mouth's dry as a stockfish.
And are these 2 horses still here from last time? I swear they were on the racetrack the last time we did a race.
Hear ye. The final of the Erasmus Vegelbud Memorial Derby is over. The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding Roach. Glory to the victor.
There we go. 100 crowns,
Not bad.
easy.
Yet we shouldn't kid ourselves. The competition was hardly stiff. Shall I sign you up for another?
You should, because that guy was kind of a pushover.
Like to race again.
Excellent. Don't go anywhere. We'll start soon. Your opponent this time, Viscount Roma astride Caniculus. The Viscount races incognito, so I must ask for your discretion.
It's alright, man. I won't spill the beans. Caniculus is a cool name, though.
Saddle up. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Go,
Off you go.
Okay, here we go. Prepare to be defeated, Viscount. I'm not 100% sure if it's the exact same track. If it is, it'll be kind of boring, but it's just something we need to get through. Horse races in this game, I mean, they aren't that exciting to begin with, so it's okay. As long as you stay on track, and as long as you recover your stamina when you need to, they're pretty simple. In fact, I think our Viscount got lost. Yeah, he lagged way behind.
More felon rubbish yesterday.
Okay. Yeah, looking at the minimap is one good way to see where to go, but also to see these poles with these little flags on them. As long as you pass between these, it's fine. Missing a checkpoint though, that usually you can't recover depending on where you are in the race. But sometimes if it's early enough in the race, you could still recover. For the most part though, it's pretty bad missing a checkpoint. Okay, and that's that. Come on, Roach.
Hear ye, hear ye. The final of the Erasmus Vegelbud Memorial Derby is over. The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding Roach. Glory to the victor.
Okay, nice. Easy money.
Bravo. Congratulations. You won in style. Shall I sign you up for another?
Got some rugged saddlebags too. Yes. One more.
Want to try again?
Gained an appetite, have we? Your opponent this time, Luke Vegelbud, young Lord Albert's cousin, atop succubus. He's the black sheep of the family, but he's not lost a race yet, so he's seen as something of a local champion.
Okay. Not champion for long, though.
Saddle up. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Come
Off
on.
you go!
Okay, here we go. Ah, man, this is the exact kind of setting that I don't like when it comes to horse races. Dark, stormy, rainy. Okay, so this way. Yeah, the game purposely tries to trick you into giving you like 2 different ways to go, but you have to follow the map. Alright, thinking when Roach is about to run out of stamina, I would just slow down, let the dude catch up a little bit, and we will go from there. Okay, let's slow down here. Yeah, he's also, he doesn't really slow down. Oh god, okay, let's catch up. Wow, he's actually kind of fast. He's not letting up. Oh no, there it is. Yes! Haha. Now at this point, as long as I don't take the right turn, as long as I don't take the wrong turn here, it should be fine. Hopefully, the stamina will keep up. Come on, Roach, you can do this. Don't fail me now. Oh god, there's still quite a ways to go. Oh shoot. Come on. Okay, now go. Managing stamina is kind of tricky with these long races, especially if you don't know how long the course is. Here we go. Done.
Hear ye, hear ye.
That was definitely the more challenging of the trio that we just did.
Derby is over. The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding Roach. Glory to the victor. Fantastic race. Congratulations. A grand victory.
Okay, nice. Superior cavalry saddle and some crowns. Oh wow, look at that. My entire carry capacity is taken up by these freaking saddles. Nah, I don't need to use that one. Don't need that one either. Saddlebags are kind of weak, so yeah, I need to get rid of these as soon as I can. Weighs way too much. Okay, we're done here.
Of Rivia. Got it right.
What do you want?
To express my admiration on account of your victory. And here, brought you an invitation from the boss. He'd like to congratulate you personally. Farewell.
Ah, the boss being our friend Carlos Varese. Yes, and this note just put me overweight. Witcher, I've heard about your victory in the Bagel Buds Derby. Such talent shouldn't go to waste, in fact. It needs to develop, and to make sure it develops, it needs to be generously rewarded. If you're interested in either development or the reward, come visit me at my usual headquarters, Varese. His usual headquarters, he says. We've never even visited him. Alright, so let's actually just get rid of these items from my inventory for now, and we'll sell those off later. And yeah, we might as well just go visit our buddy the Cleaver and see what this dude wants. Development, he says. Wow. Okay, so that's going to be oh, right there. And let's go ahead and go to Hyrule Square.
Is there a land where I might find more of your kind?
Okay, let's go. I don't believe we've actually talked to Cleaver since meeting him at Dijkstra's place. Never really bothered to go his route as far as like finding Junior goes. Hey, buddy.
Thanks for the invite.
Congratulations. Quite the winner, the Vigor Buds. Luke's one hell of a prick, but I don't recall him ever losing before. And seeing as you outran him, you actually stand a chance at Paleo. Make some real coin.
Oh, keep talking.
Paleo? Never heard of it.
Fuck me, what a peasant. The Paleo's a race held at night in the city streets. Used to be every district sponsored a competitor. Things are different now. You're gonna race jockeys put forward by Bedlam and Reuven, but my coin's on you.
Damn, that's some nice faith you got there. Alright, I'm in.
Fine, I'll race.
Lovely. Colour me thrilled. Just don't bloody let me down, because I'm about to bet a small fortune on you. Go prepare. Drink some chamomile or whatever the fuck you do.
Chamomile. Alright. So, this is one of those relatively difficult horse races in this game, so I'm kind of regretting the fact that I didn't save before talking to Cleaver.
Palio is above all a race of honour. The winner doesn't just win a reward, he earns our respect as well. So, take your positions.
There's no rider on this one.
Fuck going.
Let's go.
Or am I just riding against this one guy? Oh no, I think a rider just magically spawned on top of that one. Okay. Well, yeah, this course is tricky because the waypoints and the checkpoints, they're in really weird places, and the twists and turns in this race is also a little tricky. So we gotta really understand where we're going here, and hopefully don't mess up. And also stamina is going to be a problem because this race it's not that long, but our entire stamina bar is probably not enough for the whole race. So obviously the most important thing, just keep my eye on the track and not make it bad. Yeah, that's exactly what I didn't want to do. I thought it was the other way, but then at the very last second I saw that it is in fact this way. I guess being in second helps a little bit because you can kind of just look at where the opponent is going and just follow them. Okay, but we're gonna need to win in the end, so we can't be second forever. Come on. Okay, recover some stamina. Oh, jeez. Nice. Okay, actually longer than I thought, this race. But hopefully my stamina will just carry me through the rest of this race, and it should be over right after I cross this bridge. Or maybe not. Oh, jeez. Just a bit more. There we go.
You've had a good hunch recruiting you.
Slow now.
Congratulations. Give us a kiss, Geralt.
No thanks.
Then I'll smooch that roach of yours. That were lovely.
And my pay?
Take it, you cheeky bastard. Never met a man who earned his coin fairer than you did today.
Temple guard, scatter!
We gotta get the fuck out of here. Thanks, Geralt.
700 crowns. Dude wasn't lying, saying that there was a lot of money to be earned here. And yeah, Cleaver's men are gonna have a little bit of a brawl with the guards. We'll just leave them be. For now though, I want to look for a merchant so I can sell off all of these blinders and these saddlebags that these horse races gave me, because I don't want to hold on to them. In fact, we're gonna wait for this merchant right here, and he only appears in the morning, so let's just meditate a little bit to whenever the heck he appears. There we go. Hello, my good sir.
The best stock in all Novigrad.
Yeah, no pushing, I know.
Very good.
Gotta go through that line every single time I talk to him. Okay, cool. Now, sell these blinders. Yep, 20% of what they're worth, which is the maximum amount we can get out of them. And these ones as well. And we might as well just get rid of the succubus trophy. It is weighing us down a little bit as well. Okay, so that's good.
Bye.
See you later. Alright, so let's just give our side quest another quick peek just to make sure that we actually finished up everything else. So yeah, we have a matter of life and death, which we will do next time. And this one we do... Okay, so that one we can't do yet. This one we can't do yet. That's in Skellige. These are in Tucson. Treasure hunts, we can't do that one. And yeah, that's it. So next time we come back, we will do the Triss side quest, and then we're gonna basically move on to Skellige from there. It's kind of exciting. But as always, before we end things off, it's time to read some books, and I think I have a couple of them at least. Yeah, there's one inside Roach here, and there's one that we purchased earlier. What the heck is this? A gate. A gate, or agate. I don't know what that is. Okay, let's see what we have. We got Monumenta Alforum. Alright. To my beloved Y, I still await your kestrel. Istrid of... Oh, wow. Istrid of Age Gwyn Vale. Wait a minute. Is Y Yennefer? I don't quite remember the name of the dude that Yennefer had kind of a little bit of an affair with for a while. I think before Geralt and Yennefer were like really serious with each other, there was this other guy who kind of had a thing with Yennefer on the side, and I think he was called Istrid. But what happens with that story is that Yennefer sent out two birds, one for Geralt and one for this other guy, and they were supposed to be the responses that she gave to, you know, both of these people, saying whether or not she wants to spend her life with them or something. And apparently Istrid is still waiting for his. That's cool. Kestrel is just a bird, if you didn't, yeah, just in case some people didn't know. So let's see. Let us begin, dear reader, with a riddle. What links a town like Vizima, the proud capital of Temeria, or Oxenford, a center of learning for all the north, with Age Gwyn Vale, a provincial settlement at the end of the known world? Nothing, it would seem. After all, each of these places looks, sounds, and even smells different. Their origins, however, are identical. All were founded atop ancient elven cities. The ruins sprawling beneath their streets bear witness to this fact. A tour of elven monuments is best begun in Vizima, in the city sewers, to be precise. A dangerous place, to be sure, so it is worth bringing along a well-armed guide. A branch of the sewers leads to the remains of an N-shaped city. One can still admire its masterfully carved plafolds, peer into its immaculately polished marble facings, find artifacts discarded by the elder race, and hold ancient tomes that disintegrate in one's hands. Equally impressive monuments of elven culture can be found only in Oxenford, as well as somewhere in the wilds of Velen, though I have been unable to verify this information personally. What caused elven civilization to collapse? Plague? Cataclysm? No, dear reader, their destruction was caused by us, by humans. We drove the elves from their cities, and instead of occupying their marvelous palaces, we dismantled them to build our meager and crooked huts. All that remains is that which we covered in debris and sludge, and then wiped from our memories for centuries. Yeah. With any more advanced civilization, the older indigenous civilizations, they never really have a good time. Just look at the real world, for example. Okay, the Cult of Freya. Freya Modron, the Great Mother, teaches us to put our faith in her no matter what life brings. Thus warriors pray to her before setting off for battle, and the women they leave behind pray for their menfolk's safe return. Freya, as a mother and a goddess, understands all the trials of mankind. She soothes our pains and provides comfort. Yet woe to him who acts against her and violates her eternal laws. Hands down for the good of men and the world. Condemnation awaits such men. They will be cut off from the life-giving source of motherly love, and if they repair not their ways and renouncing evil return to the mother goddess's bosom, they shall be cursed for all eternity, they and their line. It's not quite as cultish as the Eternal Fire, but these priests and priestesses of Freya, yeah, they are quite devout in what they believe in, which is fine as long as, you know, they don't step on other people's rights. As far as skill points go, we do have a couple of them. How far are we to our next Trial of Grasses? 15% to go. Okay. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to unlocking that new mutation. Gonna be working on that for a while, it seems. Well, anyways, we're gonna end things off here in this episode. Next time we come back, gonna do some interesting side quests. Yeah, the Triss one. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next time.